Hey everyone. Excuse me. It's been a long day, but it's just a sparkler. It's nothing nothing alcoholic. um so if you're new to my channel, I want to say welcome. My name is Zarina and I am the owner of Remarkable Signings. If you are one of my wonderful repeat offenders, I want to welcome you guys back. So I know it's been a while since I've uploaded a video. I have been really busy, and I'm just getting back in, and I've been determined to make this video because I have gotten a lot of emails. So before I actually get to doing some of the other videos that I want to do regarding tips and things that worked for me with my signings, with explaining the documents, and I just wanted to do this video because, excuse me, and you guys know that I don't do any editing, so I just give it to you raw, and hopefully you can get something out of it. Again, this is just videos that I like to just bring to you guys in hopes that someone understands what I'm going through and can relate to what I, on my journey. They can relate to what I go through on my journey. Hopefully it can help someone. So I've been getting emails lately about, I understand the nervousness, getting commissioned, and they really want to get their foot in the door and they want to start doing loan signings. And I'm all for it. I encourage you. I will be totally transparent and honest with you. I love this industry. I've been getting the most wonderful experiences, and I'm very thankful for it. I just love meeting, all kinds of different people from all walks of life. And so it's just been a really blessing. I love that I have control of my schedules. And so it's just a lot of good pros that come with this. And I like to not be a Debbie Downer and focus on the cons. I want to be able to give you guys the balance. But I do see a lot of people who like to make videos and state, all of this, money that they've been able to sustain. I make good money. I am very grateful for it. That will be another video. But my focus on me getting to where I am, because I still consider myself being new in this industry. We all are attracted to the money. Make no mistake. Again, in my previous videos, I always state the why. Why did you become a loan signing agent? For me, although I love, doing loan signing, and that's pretty much the bulk of my business. I still do general notary work. I also, I really like to just look at myself as I'm a notary, because you can't even do loan signing without being a notary. So it's kind of like, I get it where we're interchanging LSA titles and notaries. But for me, I'm a notary. I'm a notary who does general notary work, and I do loan signing cases. So for the bulk of everything, I'm a notary. I'm a notary public. So because if I say I'm just a loan signing agent, some people are just strictly doing loans, and that's okay. But for me personally, I don't like to put everything in one pot. I like to be able to have multiple streams of income. And the beautiful thing about it is, being a notary, there are so many different, umbrellas, so many different, departments under that one big notary umbrella, if that makes any sense. So the emails that I've been getting is, I know, again, a lot of people they're nerves, it's just like, okay, I've gotten commissioned, or I'm looking into getting commissioned. And so when you've never done it, you're more like, oh my gosh, how will it be, or what does it look like? And it kind of just, disappoints me from some of the emails that I get from people. It's a little bit bizarre and it's a little bit scary, but the truth is the truth. We have to discuss this. We can't let things sit in the room like, the big elephant and no one acknowledges it. So I get emails where people are signing up on these platforms and, they haven't fully gotten cleared with their NNA background. It does baffle me because I'm wondering, how do you sign up for these platforms without having all of your stuff together? And then you're still getting, contacted for signings. I've gotten, I've been aware of someone accepting a signing and they knew that did not have a printer. And it's like, so you have people, well, go ahead and just, go to Kinko's, FedEx, or whatever. And then the lady's paying like over $100 and change just to print up docs. So it's like, people, I just want you guys to know, please work smarter, not harder. I understand the rush. You have bills to pay. I understand a change of, a career, but let's do this the correct way. You have people out here online exposing themselves to asking for answers to to becoming a notary. And it's like, we are a moral, ethical, profession. And I don't mean to laugh about that, but it just kind of is so ironic that it's almost to the point where you have to laugh. Like, do you not understand what being a notary public is? And then you're on a social platform wanting answers. And then you're supposed to show up and be a neutral third party to a transaction. You have to have integrity when you hold this notary public title. Please excuse the background, because I do live near the harbor, so you will hear those sirens. So again, I just don't understand how becoming or transitioning into this position, this role, is all about fast money. Everything is quick, 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 quick. People think that you're just gonna get here and you're gonna be able to look cute. And please don't get me started. I've seen a few people making, a day in the life, which is okay. But how are you doing a day in a life video? And I'm thinking you just ran to the store. Your hair's not kept well. You don't have to wear makeup. That's to each his own. But you don't have no professional appearance at all. And it's like, yeah, so I'm on my way to my next signing. And it's like a sweater, like a hoodie sweater. Really? Like, again, there is no judgment, but there is an opinion here. We are professionals, okay? And everyone's about loan signing. I want to make 100 and something per signing. I want to make, $10,000 a month, which is the magic number. I want to make $20,000 a month. How do you think you can get there by just appearing, showing up to a signing any old way, and then point here, sign here? That is not always the case with your signings. Then there is this race of who can get a signing done in 20 to 25 minutes or less. What are we doing, people? What are we doing? Why are we doing that? We have to look at everything individually. And I've said this in my last video. Everything is not a one size fits all. Everyone's refis and seller packets and all of these HELOCs and loan modifications, they are customizable. The underwriters is for that particular customer, buyer, seller, signer. So you can't go in every signing as if it's going to be this redundant thing. Then there's people who will print documents and they will not look at them. And then they don't realize this has been cut off. So now you've just printed documents, walked away, and you let your printer do the work. But now you have all these pages that are cut off or they're just not usable. Then there's no open line of communication. Open your mouth. Have an open line of communication with the loan officer, escrow, title, whomever that you need to have. Sometimes your signing services can only go but so far. You also want to let them know when you're in the middle of a signing, if there's any kind of discrepancy, if you've hit a bump in the road. Always make sure you have an open line of communication with the person that you got the signing from, whether that be a signing service or if you're into direct and you're actually either not in the office or you're actually at the signer's place. It is just so many different things that come with the territory. I've witnessed people have signings and they're so happy that they're done with the day, and it's like, well, I'm not going. Like, I'll drop the documents off tomorrow. If you can make it to your FedEx or your UPS before the drop-off time, then do it. Or when I first started out, I was making sure I knew which FedEx or UPS offices had like the most longest, the most extended hours. So if I knew the one that I would normally go to only closed at this time, I always had a backup that may be open an hour later. So depending on the time frame of how I can get there, I went out of my way to make sure them documents was properly initialed, signed. I made sure my notarizations were on point. And then I made sure I made it to my plan B that actually was allowing me to be able to drop those documents off the same day. I mean, it's just a lot, people, and I'm just doing this video because I get people who really do have, and it's not to put anyone on blast, but it's important that you take accountability. It is important that you make sure you're doing the right thing and you're following the appropriate steps and you're working smart before you get into being a loan signing agent and then you go and create a mess. So if you don't actually have all of the most important instruments, which would be a printer, I get it. People have been buying printers through this whole pandemic, and if either they're not out of stock, they are triple in price. Some people have been smart enough to go the next route. If they couldn't purchase one, they were able to lease something. Make sure you have that plan A or that plan B. Again, I made a video. Start where you are. Start with what you have. If you can go to your local dollar store and get you some, Post-its or little, stickies and some boxes of, pens, your blues and your black pens, you will be fine. You can rack up on your paper, some folders, and then you can start working your way up to perhaps doing an Amazon business account. Go into your local Staples and get a Staples business account where, it works for you. It doesn't have to be where you're pulling out credit cards or opening up credit cards, but these things can help you. Also, before you go ahead and do a Amazon purchase, even if it's not a business account and it's your personal, you want to make sure that what you can pick up from your local dollar store, so you can have that very day, do it. And then the ones that you need to, order, do that as well. I just want you guys to succeed. I want you to succeed. I want you to get into this where it can make a positive effect and change in your life, your family's life, where you be able to provide for them. I don't want you to run down a hole and wind up worse than when you started off. So it's just important that, again, I always stress, make sure you do your due diligence in everything that you are doing. And everything is one at a time. I get it. It gets overwhelming. You know, your wheels get turning when you're in these notary groups and you're YouTubing all these videos from different people on how their journey was, how they started. Your journey is always going to be your journey. You can take a million and different ideas and from so many different peoples and videos and people that you know, that you research, but your journey is still always going to be your own journey, you know? So make sure you learn how to have patience and pace yourself. I mean, I really hope this video resonates with someone, that it's not to be in a negative light, because there's so many positive things, and my videos that I'm going to bring to you will, you know, show that light. But I just want you guys to know that I want you to succeed. You know, I want you to be able to say, hey, I can leave a 9-to-5 job, or I can leave a job that I've come to the ceiling, or something that you hate, or something that you're still struggling to get by, and then to be able to get into this field and be able to pay your bills and save. I want that for you, because I want that for myself, and I've been blessed to be able to have that. But I want you to know that do the right thing, do it the right way, because when there's so many people out here doing things so, excuse my language, ass backwards, some people say, hey, the more they do ass backwards, the better is for me to do my job. It can be true. There's a balance to it, because then now, if it becomes to the point where, you know, when it comes to a point where they're feeling like, damn, you know, being a loan signing agent, it's more work, you know, just to correct these mistakes. You don't want our profession to be looked negatively upon. We are a very important part of that transaction. These reportable instruments, such as a deed and things of that nature, that needs you to put your notarial stamp on that, those are so important, you know. So know how important your role is as a notary, so that you can look at all of these situations and come to the table with pure knowledge, pure understanding, great customer service, great communication, and you're able to be able to build relationships with the signers, the lenders, the loan officers, escrow office, your signing service, because now they're looking at you. You're your business, and they're knowing that you're reliable. They know that you are capable. They know that you are knowledgeable, and they are the ones who are going to want to keep giving you business, because the relationship, a positive relationship, has been bonded and has been built. And once that happens, who the hell else cares about how saturated or how many notaries is there? You know, so again, I don't want to keep this video any much longer. If you have any comments, any questions, feel free to put them down below. I will definitely get to answering to you guys. I wish you all the best. I want all the best for you. And I want you to be able to take accountability for you entering into this profession, and know that it takes accountability and it takes for you to do your part. We need to be able to work with each other. There are notaries that do work together. If I'm not available for a signing and I know someone that is within my area and she or he is good at what they're doing, and we bond and we're able to vibe because we all have that same type of professional state of mind, it's nothing for me to contact, you know, the scheduler and go, hey, I am not available, or I apologize if it's going to look like there's going to be a discrepancy with the schedule, but If you want to, can you reach out to him or her? They are wonderful. They are just as knowledgeable as I am, and they are very close. I have not disclosed to them this situation, but hopefully, if you need to find a replacement, they will be of service for you. And I've had it happen for me, and I've actually had it happen. I was able to have it happen for someone else. So because of the relationship that was built, we were able to, extend that over. And then that allowed me to get a new company, and vice versa. So again, I hope this was helpful. My next video, I will bring to you guys some more new topics, things that you have been asking me of regarding documents, loan packaging, and just how my little work office space flow is. And I'll be more than happy to. So all the best to you guys. Bye.